Oh, also, I guess I've got to change to day 28, don't I? Anybody coming along can figure out our progress. So I would say that was a reasonably bad RNG day, right? We didn't find the mailroom. Well, we saw the mailroom pop up, but we never used it. Right. Sure, I guess we go find out what we get this time. I will take the tool shed and get like a shovel and something else. I mean, maybe the shelter. Root cellar for more dig spots. I really need a shovel. Number of dead ends gets us money. Actually, there was something I wanted to dig around in the tomb for. So we know we think it links up to the underground, right? I think it might be like one of the statues possibly points towards something. Like a very clear kind of fake wall or something might actually open up. But to figure out what is required for that. I think it might be the statue of a reindeer. Each of the journeys comes to floor plan is definitive dead end. Nothing we can prod around here, like light up a candle or anything like that. I mean, that kind of looks like it might shift away, right? The bricks don't look quite right. We might have a door here, which gets us into the catacombs or something like that. Shelf thing. Gardening statue. Yeah, we did a thorough poke around here when we first got the tomb. I've already gone and seen the old man's crypt, so we don't need to read that note again unless something's changed since actually making it to room 46. I doubt anything would have. Yeah, same letter and everything, isn't it? Yeah. Similar, slightly weird. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's only one statue of a reindeer. Right. Like that's a frying pan. Chimney sweep. Farmer. Brush. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, does that mean this moves? There you go. Know what? Oh. It's an order. And we know the order. The chapel, right? Okay. Right. To the notes! Okay, we need to find our notes on the chapel. It's classed as chapel, yes. Okay, so we need to do gardener, chef, farmer, chimney sweep. Gardener, chef, farmer, chimney sweep. Gardener. Chef. Frying pan, Chimney sweep. Oh, no, that's wrong. Gardener, chef, farmer, chimney sweep. Oh, okay. Reset that. Let's hope there's a master reset button. Farmer. Chef. Maid. Huntsman. And then the last one. Gonna make a dish with 5 ingredients. It's so easy to make it. You can do it. In my house, that would require me having actual ingredients in the house. Okay, maybe the positions of the arms have to match. Okay, right. To the pictures! Let's have a look. No, that doesn't really help any. Yeah, they're all holding them up. So I think, unless there's a massive reset button... Yeah, okay, so we might have to just go around, reset all the arms, and because we clicked it in the wrong order, maybe we'll just go back and reset them all. Make sure we do it in the right order. Okay. Right. Tab. So, gardener, chef, farmer, chimney sweep, maid, huntsman, final one, Arindia. Okay. That's definitely the gardener with the hoe. Chef. And then it was farmer, chimney sweep, maid, huntsman, there we go. Yeah, we just had to reset it. Okay. And this will presumably get us into the catacombs? Yes, indeedy. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Okay, well, we've got a statue of death. Oh, with the rest of the torn up one. Okay. But we've seen the full map anyway. So I guess it was just if we'd piece together the bits. Sure, I mean, we take our snap anyway, right? Let's do catacombs. But we've seen the full map anyway. Death's not hiding anything else, are they? No. Okay. Right, there's a big arrow pointing this direction. Wonder if they want me to go this way. Well, we would if the door would open up, which it doesn't. Think around which we can push any buttons for. Actually, there's not a lot down here other than the map, right? It's a little disappointing. Well, we made it to the catacombs, we just can't go any further from it. Because we know, we have a pretty good idea. I mean, actually, we might be able to see it on the map here, right? No, because it's up here. This is where the catacombs is. I'm not missing anything, folks, am I? Nobody's seen me walk past a button or a lever or something like that. Isn't anything interactable? These boxes, and yeah, like I said, that would be, if I can find the map. Jump over here. See catacombs. So yes, that's the tunnel we came down, the main chamber. There's death. Here's the little side one, and this is the door we're right at, which would lead into here. There doesn't seem to be any levers for it. I wonder if it's like tied to this big round room, which we know is something to do with the ruin and runes, realms and runes symbols and that, right? If that opens it up. Yeah, definitely no buttons, no levers. Okay, I thought I could maybe permanently unlock this door, which would be handy. I guess not. Can't interact with the skulls, no. Can't interact with anything. Really is just the map here. Can't prod death. Oh, actually. Oh, we can. That's opening that door up. So I clicked away from it. Okay, right. There was a lever. And yeah, this just puts us back on the other side of the reservoir, essentially. But as we're here, it does mean we can poke our head in here and get a read on, okay, those symbols. Did they show up in the book? Like the weird... There's only 5 of them? Also, no symbols on the outside. Oh, the thing in the middle definitely was on the lift. Did we figure out what these ones were? You know what? We're going to take a picture of this. So we can figure it out once we understand the meaning of it. We know it has a meaning. So, what's this class as? Abandoned mine. Abandoned mine, abandoned mine. Okay. Right. Okay, well... Presumably I've permanently connected those up now. we haven't done anything with the fountain, so we should be able to just go straight back up to outside the front of the house. Okay. So, we know we can cash in today. Lots of dead ends is going to mean money for us. With slightly less footsteps this time around, but see what we can do. I will... You know what? We're going to push over down into the corner. And I'll take the nook. Yep, it's a white rook in here. I think it's just going to be like we look for the appropriate chess pieces. And try and see when they maybe change color in a particular room. White rook. Nothing else. Nothing else. Conference room. West wing. Let's go with the west wing. This could be a dead end if we wanted it to. So yes, we'll do that. We were very much starved of supplies last time, so let's pick up those supplies. Dining room? Sure, gives me outs. Do I want to take the drawing room? Otherwise we've just got dead ends. I guess it'd have to be the hallway. I mean, we have the gems and it would be a drawing room so we can redraw. Which isn't terrible. Nothing dotted around here. Yeah, it's another white pawn in here. Yeah, that was previously a white rook. So yeah, I think we're probably looking... I guess when a chess piece stands out that isn't normally in a room or something like that. Okay, what do we get? The showroom. The den. Den's probably better, because we don't have the gems for it. The showroom. And... do we want to redraw? No, I think the den's probably the best bet here. Hall of Mirrors kind of messed us up a little. I'm going to do a spare room, but we're not going to go back through just yet. We know there's an orange in there, so we can get food. Now we need to find the nursery. Let's grab the... Well, actually, I have money. I do have money. Okay, is it time to get the mighty shovel? Now we need a lot of spots to go digging. There's the nursery. Okay. Do we want to dead end ourselves straight away? It wouldn't be a complete dead end, because we can go through the spare room. We can get steps. Yes. Plus some redraws. Else in here? No. Okay, should we get the benefit of... It's the first time we stepped in. Why didn't I get my extra steps for getting the nursery? I thought it's on entering. Whenever you draft... Oh, okay, right, never mind. Oh, well. No, like... what have we had? We've had, like, keys, we've had gems. I think last time we got that room, we got the car keys. So it is pretty much random. Let's grab those uncut jams. Nothing on there today. Right, okay. The black box is false. The black box is true. The false box contains the gems. Okay. If true, you're a liar. And you would be false as well because we've discerned that you're true. If that is the case, then the gems are in you. If true, that would mean you're true. False box contains the gems, therefore they have to be in there as well. Okay, so they're in the blue box. Right. We have enough for the vault, which would give us a lot of money. Though it would be a dead end, which we don't really want. So I guess we have to go for this, or we use our respin. I'm going to use our respin because that would probably be better there. Fine, we'll use the chapel here. Okay, it's a white bish. That is there. White bishop. Also, definitely nothing between the pews, because occasionally there's something there, or there's maybe a little bit of money on the side here. Yeah, well, we figured out that, didn't we? Ooh, coat check. I guess if we are going to get the thing, but like I said, we do need this here, because that's giving us an up and down. Ooh, solarium. You're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms. I mean, I don't think we've had the solarium. The closet could be very useful here, though. 2 items. You know what? We've not had it before. We should go for rooms we've never been in. Aha! A black pawn in here. Okie dokie. Right. Black pawn. We have first position. Mr. Nagula, who was the previous groundskeeper. It was a very... Actually, no, is it the current groundskeeper? We have notes for this. People. Nagula. Robert Nagula. Groundskeeper, member of staff. Okay, yeah, this is the current groundskeeper. Mr. Nagula, Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. Yes, we keep seeing, like, we can't get into the grass bit. So to save you some Stern words. I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Brigitte. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. Ah, okay. So we want the solarium, and we did pick up a shovel, so that would be very useful now to do, right? Let's do that. So, solarium. Mentions the cloister. Message to Robert Nagula. About the cloister. Can't take the hat with me, but we can do the puzzle. So we get diggy diggy hole, we get a coin. Okay. Right. Can we remember how we do these? We need to get all the greens in the corner, I think. Right? And I guess we need to get the yellows down the middle. Or in some way across. Weren't they rotating around the object? There we go, we can reset that way. Yes, because we're going to have to get those lit up. Yes. Just exactly. Yeah, so that's always going northwards. So yellows always go up. Yeah, so that's always going up. Switch with the opposite? No, because those would switch else. Switch with the opposite over... They skip over yellow, maybe. So we move up. No. Light up all of those. So how do we... Guess we'd want to get like a yellow down here. Maybe. It's going up. Yeah, they're not switching places, so we can't swap those two over. That's a reset. We've only done one of these puzzles before, and it was in... Is it like the garden shed or something like that? Trading post, I think it was. And we knew they were kind of like cycling around the odd one out colour. It doesn't look like it's doing that here. How do we get you? We need to move you up. We know we can move that one down by basically moving you up. Yeah, we definitely need greens in the corners. Because they're the only ones with do 4. Yeah, those two aren't moving around. Green will swap with yellow. But only across from a yellow. So we do that, swap those across. Up. Why is that not swapping across now? So it isn't. They jump over the yellow. Okay. Make that happen. They don't swap. Why not? Trying to figure out the rules of it, right? Only through the middle they will swap? Can't get you to come down any. Can't swap at the bottom or anything like that, so that we can shove a yellow swap that way. Yeah, they won't jump on their own. That's not jumping with that. Actually, that's not jumping either. Like I said, I think they have to jump over the yellow. Though it's more rotational, wasn't it, last time? So if it is rotational, rotating around the middle. So no, we're not rotating that way. Oh, okay. And then we just move you. That's it. Okay. I don't know why that jumped like that, but hey, we got it. Another allowance token. Okay, right. Well, we're going to be a little bit richer tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Also, we got 1 black chess piece. The gallery. We've never been in the gallery before either, have we? Okay, right. Well, this is another new room to us. Christopher Manson, acrylic canvas, 1954. Is this removing the stop? Like, I don't know. Oh, also we've got... Okay. There's text involved. Shackle, cuff. What do we reckon? Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. Actual objective. VERI? I guess if we solve the puzzles, we get the chests, right? So this was indicated as a puzzle room, yes. Okay. Okay, right, so we can spell letters P, C, T, S, B, C, T. Yeah, okay, right, so we have a limited pool. Okay, let's just get back to B, I guess. Okay, I've got to presume that is for that wall, right? Okay, so what we got? Rose, stop sign, apple, hydrant. Hydrant, apples, P. Rose. Stop backwards. I mean, red apple, red hydrant, red rose, red stop sign, red wagon. P? Prince? Is Prince an option? Red Prince? Is R? Okay. Pride, maybe? No. Okay. Let's see what... thick... Thin... Close to this. No. 1954. I think the whole series is 1954, isn't it? KP... Infinity... Actual objective... Eyes, perspective. Genius. Genuine. I'm intrigued. I'm not sure. Missing letters of R and A. U, T. Shark fin, infinity, nails, bins, sin. I mean, they are sin bins, I guess. Nails. It's Hellraiser, Pinhead. I thought this was going to be Prince. What else do we have? A. I'm sure it's not Prince. There's an E. Yeah. Yeah, there definitely wasn't an N. S-I-K-V, yeah. We're naming them. Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe it's another name for red? Options. Scarlet's not going to fit. Mauve? It's red. So the clue here is red. Clue here is the bottle of wine. Is it meant to be Veritas? Actual objective? I don't know. Like, what? Eyes, perspective. Objective and perspective. Very genuine. It's an intrigue. It really is. It's one of those puzzles that is going to kind of send me down. Like. Like I said, this clue here is definitely red. Red apples, red hydrant, red stop sign, red rose, red wagon. The P, on the other hand, I don't know. Are we starting off with, like, each of these letters? Is K one of the options here? No. No, okay. Like comet, handcuffs, shackles, I mean, it's the only thing I can think related to wagons and like classic thing of like all the objects in these, you know, apart from the P here, is they're all tied to red. Red rose, red apple, red stop sign, red hydrant, red wagon. I mean, the difference is one's got a big P on it. This is why I was thinking red prince. What possible anagram could it be? Alice? Possibly. Rage, brotherly discourse, possibly. But if you do, I think you know what they are trying to show with that. Okay. I mean, malice is a word, and it spells it. What else could we have? Avarice, jealousy. It's moist. Morris, no. Rice? T was the thing, wasn't it? There's a T in there. I think the ICE may be it. I'm thinking in the corner. Let's see if anything else pops when we start messing with the letters. What we got? C. I mean, this is long. More characters. 7. Yeah, 6, 5. Actually, they are changing characters as well. I guess that might not be relevant, but 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Infinity Sign. I mean, it's 7 deadly sins. The 8. Got trade. No. I mean, we can have trade. Trace. Slice. Thick slice, thin slice. No, not going to be enough for choice. I don't think that matters either. Thick. Handcuffs, shackles, light source. Chain an option? Eye? An eye in here? There is. Thick chain. I mean, it's just because of the shackles there. I don't think it is. Strife? No, because... Did we have an F? Was there... I don't think there was an F in here, was there? No. No. Yeah, strife doesn't make any sense. I suppose careful is a thing. I'm just seeing that this initial things. No. 7 deadly sins. Infinity sign 8. Nails. We're all about those thick butts, right? Maybe the answer is butt. Actually, do we have a B? We do have a B. You? I like big butts, and I cannot lie. There's no butt, and we can't do bottom either. Unfortunately, no, we don't have a thick butt. No, can't even manage but nice behind either. Trying to see what's related between them all. Affinity. Sins. Nails. Is the rug important? This is the one that's really thrown me. Actual objective, sun. Eyes. Is it meant to be genius? Genuine? No O's in there, no. No. TH. No. What the hell am I focusing on here? Actual objective. Pointing towards the sun. All the eyes. Like I said, I just keep seeing that as ingenious. Missing the IS. Veritas. Like we've got like lots of missing letters. What's with the glass? What's with the eyes? The eyes have it. I mean, we had chain, we had beams. What else could we possibly make that's related to anything there? It's just the disparate images. Like I said, the only one I've kind of locked in on are, like, all of these, apart from the P. I mean, the sky doesn't count, but all of those scream red to me. Red apple, red fire hydrant, red stop sign, red rose, red wagon, red P, red jealousy, like an emotion. That's why I thought maybe malice. Anger. I mean, like, it's got a whole kind of 7 sins over there, so like I think we're gonna have to walk away from this because my brain is not finding the one clue to kind of associate this with. So presumably, you know, both half opens one of these chests. So if we got 2, we'd probably get a chest open. It's literally just pictures. True. There's Z in there. That's not very helpful. Picture. Right. Well, I guess Malice and Picture aren't our picks, because nothing happened with this, but then again, it might require all of them. Yeah. I guess we're going to have to walk away, because I don't know what it wants to get at with these. I guess we take pictures of them, then I can ponder them offline, maybe. Okay, so... I guess we need to make a note of like how many letters for each one. So this was the gallery. God's sake, come on. Gallery. 5 letters for this one. Oh no, this was 6, wasn't it? No, this was 6. 5 was the first one. Six letters for you. Let's go snap this. Five letters. Yeah. Properly stamped, aren't we? Well, I guess some of us are. Sky seems to have it, but I'm not asking for clues. I do want to try and figure it out myself, but yeah. Annoying me that I can't see kind of that initial concept, which might provide the obvious clue. You think you know 2 of them, no real idea for the sins or the eye picture. I feel like if you figured out like what they could be, then you probably figured out like what the overall like clue is to solving them all. So you, if you click to those, then you probably have it. If you don't, then maybe your hypothesis might be wrong and there isn't that connective tissue between them all. But it's that classic thing. You have to step back and just take in the entire picture. Yeah, I got nothing. All right. Well, we'll consider it and come back. You know what it is? It's because we're distinct lack of coffee in our bloodstreams. Okay, we need to go straight on. Do we use the conference room or do I respin? I think we use the conference room. Nothing in here. Still haven't figured out like what the false clue for this was. Like the safe code 9083. It's on red, so it's false. So we're not quite sure which safe it's supposed to be and like what the falsehood about it is. We've got 3 keys. Go on then. We do need to head up this way. I guess the... No, we haven't any... No, we do, because we've got the nursery, so this would give us extra footsteps. Now, do we want this, or do we want the gems? Let's go with the footsteps. Nothing in here. Yeah. Oh God. Burning through the keys already. We can get gem out of here because we've already unlocked it. Maybe a key card? Probably not, though. We'd spread money around. Walk-in closet, we'd get things. These are dead ends. I think we redraw. Okay, the parlor then. Because it's not going to cost us anything, plus more gems. Okay, we have... The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. Okay, if true, then this would be true. Then this would also be true, so that can't be right. If false, then this would be false. And this is not necessarily false. This could be true. The gems aren't in there, but then we've got two falsehoods. Hello, Joe. How are we? I presume more BG? Probably. Actually, you know what? It didn't work yesterday. Maybe it's going to work today. Let's try and do the proper shout-out one. Oh no, it's because I have to type it. I was doing SO, wasn't I? That's probably what I fucked up yesterday. The Lawrite. There you go. There we go. I messed up yesterday. That's what it was. Welcome. How are we? You join us as we're puzzling, and we got stumped by puzzles in galleries. You're about to enter Baldur's Gate proper, are you? Rawr. Welcome, Carlos. How are we? Okay, so if we presume false, because if that's true, then everything else is true, which can't be. So if false, then this is also false, and then this would probably be true, but if it's true and both of these are false, this could be telling us where the gems are, which would be in here, because they can't be in there, can't be in, yeah. If false, gems are in there. Definitive. If false, the gems are in one of the others. If false, gems are in this one or that one. But obviously we can only have... I must have. I'm so used to exclamation shout out for the bot as opposed to the... So yeah. That's probably why it didn't work. If true, then obviously gems have to be in one of those. If false, this would also make this one false. Normally it's in the odd one out one, but if this statement is true, I think it's the black one. I might be wrong here. I think that last puzzle boiled our brains. No, it didn't. I was able to logic it out. I guess we use the aquarium here. Because we do have a shovel as well. You're going to raid and run? Yes, you go get food. I appreciate you joining us and bringing your peeps with it. Yeah, and yeah, you go get some food. Much needed after a long stream. And I know a lot of messing around in Rivington, as it seems. Right, I only have one key, and these are both going to want keys, aren't they? So then this is a key as well. Oh, not. Okay. Actually, we need keys. This would make the most sense. Spend a gem to get a key. It's a dead end, but it would give us keys, which we need. So, yes. No chest today. We've done these notes in the past. There's a note in there, but that's to do with the servers. Okay, we've got keys now. Right. We've never been in the trophy room. We can't afford to go in the trophy room, but that's another new one we've never seen before. I'm going to go with the pantry. Okay, we've got a decent amount of money. We could do with a shop of some sort. The pool would get us moving around. Yeah, I guess we trade in the gem, so we can actually do that. Though that's a key card. Great, not what we need. Got the car keys, though. Ooh. Okay, if we drain this, then access to 2 chests, which isn't usual. Oh, we could do that. We have a shovel, but it would be all of our gems. Okay, well, we want to try this. So, facing them, we click the bottom of each of these. There you go. Right. Now we can diggy diggy hole and get some gems. No, we're just getting more coins. Ooh, but another allowance token. We're going to start off with like 10 coins. Mr. Nagula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I've left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. I don't think I need to copy that note. That's... yeah, we got extra coin. We're good. Right. Okay. It's another key card up to the north. Oh, sorry, over in that direction. Hallway closet. I don't have any gems. Do we want to freeze? Not really, because we don't have any gems. I'd like to spend my money. Oh, this is unfortunate. I guess we take the closet. Also, dinner is served, apparently. Okay, I was hoping for a key card. So if we can find the security room and the whatchamacallit. We can move along that way. Yeah, we really need security keycard. Now we just need to backtrack a long way. Okay, right. Yeah, we don't need to go to servants' quarters, so... distributed into here. Oh, no, coins. This is going to bug me, but... yeah. Don't know. Brain is not computing that. Shouldn't you also take all the characters you can put in each slot? What? Try the brute force method of like first character and then cycle through every single one of those. Next character, cycle through. Is that what you mean? Like try a brute force attempt? I think there's too many combinations that it would take way too long. We did get a dining room chime, didn't we? But we haven't actually got the dining room yet. Oh no, we did get the dining room. Okay, yeah, so we can get some extra steps. Oh, as in make a note of them so I can do the anagram thing. Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Okay, that requires the boiler room? I think it is. We're at 51 steps. I'm not going to touch it yet, just in case we do get the boiler room. Take the billiard. Maybe there's a keycard in here. Okay, 18 minus 13 is 5 times 2 is 10. 28. Multiplied? Purple was multiplied, wasn't it? Well, no, that was divide. So 28 divided by 14 is 2. Times 12, 24. 19 again. I'm sure we had that combo before. 5 take 1 is 4, take 9, 8. There's 8. Ooh, garden key. Secret garden specifically, which means we could get the antechamber open. What we need is a key card. Well, I guess it has to be the hallway. I mean, I was saying about the utility closet, but then that's just locking us down and we can't go anywhere. Oh, do we use this? If I redraw and we just get a handful of bullshit, we're kind of screwed. I guess we take our one exit. I can't use the garden key here. I have to use you. Just cut out all the middle. I guess this is where we redraw. Gym? Yes. Nothing around. Lab. Well, we can't do lab. So I guess we do you. We get some steps out of it. And we get a key card. Oh, okay. That's actually helpful. Right, there wasn't anything else. Yes, yeah, if I obviously walk past something. Yes, like shoes. Valid point. Right. This needs to go... I mean, it can go left. If it can go up and left, that'd be great. Well, it has to be a hallway then. This could be Secret Garden. If this is locked, it's not locked. Damn it. Okay. Dark room. Dark room actually works here. If it's this side room is locked, we can use the garden key on it, and we know what we're going to get. Special key, secret garden key. We can dig up some stuff, get some fruit, distribute it around. Oh, well, I guess we're getting absolutely nothing here. Like I said, we could get a shop, we'd probably be okay. Else in here? No. Right. Okay, question is, do we backtrack now? Or do we attempt to get something with the dark room here? Ooh, I don't like drawing blind. Can't see if there's something on the side there. I would like to try and get... Okay, we draw blind. Okay, pump room. Do have the pool. We can get into the chests, maybe. We still want to activate this, which will require the boiler room. So we can use this and then maybe actually drain the reservoir. I mean, actually... Yeah, because the only way of doing it is getting that activated. Because there's just too many pips in the reservoir. Because both of these tanks are full. So we do need the boiler room. So I don't think there's any point unless we can get the boiler room. There's no point to the utility closet now. I'd like the observatory. Maze room isn't going to help any. I mean, it would give us some steps, technically. It would give us some steps. This might give us something in the front entrance. I think we're on 17 stars right now. So we get us up to 18. I can't remember what 18 would be. Actually, I have notes, right? Book. The fixed stars book. That would be the sale, which is 50% off it, everything in the shop, plus 3, which is apparently not possible. definitely 3. It's one of those where I accidentally missed out a page in the book. Possibly. A look. Images. Fixed stars, fixed stars. Yes, 3 is 3 extra steps. And that page isn't in the book as is, but oh well. So we'd get a sale price and 3 extra steps, which isn't super useful for us. Technically, this would give us 5 steps, but would tidy up a bunch of stuff. We have to pass through the gym anyway, so we're going to lose steps there. We haven't seen the shop. We do have a keycard now, so we can get through here and the cloister. So the breaker box isn't actually useful to us because we have the keycard. The only thing would be to turn off the dark room and see if there's a trinket in there. Go on then, we'll take the maid's room just for the extra footsteps. Oh wait, it was pointing in the... Oh, fuck. Okay, well. I should have just had the dead end then. Okay, never mind. Well. Yeah, we need to go through here. That's all fenced off now. We lose our steps. Yeah, we go back down to the dining room. We'll eat. Yeah, as I said, thought that was the boiler room. And from here... Yeah. I mean, we have money. If we go to the commissary, I think we can buy gems. I think gems are actually available. Sure. Spend some money. Set of 4 for 10. Makes sense too. Do we spend the extra on a few others? I don't think magnifying glass is really necessary. Okay, let's just get all the gems. Okay, we got 9. That will keep us going right. Okay, now we need to come back on ourselves. We lose a little bit of money going through the chapel, but we've got 2 outs now. We could have drained the pool and see what was in the those 2 chests, but we would have given up our keys for it, and I don't want to really do that. All the fruit that's been distributed through the house. And away this way. Yes. Okay, target number 1. The foyer would probably be our best bet here. Don't really have enough money left for that. This is going to open up any corridors we might find. Music room? Or the closet? We need to get in this side, don't we? Extra steps tomorrow. Couple of, well, 4 items. Let's greed this. We haven't figured out what the sanctum is. Unless it's the boudoir diary of Milady. Study. Breaker box. Fine, we'll go with study. As we said. This is the only one we've seen with, like, black queen piece. D8. But I think that's probably tied to cracking the code for this, which we still haven't figured that out. That said, I really do need to pee and have some coffee because it's 10 to 4 and we haven't taken a break yet. So, we'll take a quick 5 here. Bring that up. And we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So the sanctum key, I don't know what it is. It unlocks one of 8 doors. It's very specific. Okay. Wait a minute. Underground, that long tunnel we went down to unlock room 46, it did have, I think it was 4 on either side. Yeah, I think it has 8 doors there. We need this for down there then, don't we? Ooh. Okay, we really need to get downstairs now. We need the cloister to link up. So we can go do that. We really need that. But, break time. Yes. Also, yes, so we were in the study and we're trying to maybe crack this. So, what possible numbers could we be messing with? There was the conference room 9083, which was false. So maybe the other way around. 3809. No. There's the wine cellar, which is like 1213, I think it was. It tends to be that there tends to be like a clue in here. The only thing is like the Black Queen, and it, like if we were to look at this, it's D8 date of the Black Queen. Like the only thing maybe was the Arindia stuff that was in the book, which we do have the first edition now of that History of Arindia. Which I don't know if it is going to help any, but History of Arindia first edition. Is there anything related to a specific date? I don't think so. Just like the war, wasn't it? Mentioned, might have mentioned a date. No, there's no dates. I think the Black Queen is maybe a clue, but maybe is a false assumption. And yeah, this works out as, what was it? If we count small gates, 8 gates unlock 8 safes. I think that's what the phrase is. Great, thanks. That boosts the confidence. We can spin this around, but it doesn't do anything. There's nothing else to interact with in here. Like I said, I think it's something to do with the queen. Like, it makes sense, like this, like chessboard being here and the queen piece being here. Because there's nothing like a. Sometimes there's been a note, but this is relating to, like, you know, the deciphering the pictures on all the walls. So yeah, this is about pairs of pictures. Yeah, so it's all about that because that's tied to that. Yeah, it's me we're talking about. Like, logical leaps are not my forte. Yeah, there really isn't anything. Like, they always, it's. So the ones we've done thus far, there was the first one was the boudoir. There was the picture of the Christmas scene. So we presumed, you know, December 25th. There was the time lock one. There was the one in the office, which was something like March of the Counts, March being the month March, and then we counted how many statues were there in the room. Like, this is the only thing of, like, here's something slightly out of place in the room, and it being right next to the safe here. But it's D8. Like, how else are we going to interpret that as a like present date? I think we tried that. We tried cycling through whilst it was November. We tried every single date in November. I think present date at the moment is like it's early December, and I guess it would be because American 1201, 1202, 1203, 1204. Yeah, I don't think it is this. It's not, no way that deep into December. So yeah, I don't think it's that. So I don't think it is date. It's something to do with a chess piece, but it will be a 4-digit number. Hello, emo. No, it's not D&D today. It's blueprints. Yeah, we have to just maybe it is like a nat 20 and a nat 1. There you go. No. I mean, what year is it presently? It's like supposed to be like 1993. We haven't tried that. 1993. Oh no, I guess I should press enter as well, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Anything to indicate like where this is the route we're supposed to go down. Like I said, I feel like it's thrown me off, but this is the only thing that's out of place here. The chessboard and that. Oh, try not to beat up the mic. You're exploding right now. What, in frustration at me? Or have you figured it out? Sky, is that what you're saying? Or is it just exploding as in, like, spontaneous combustion because of the heat? Okay, right. So you have figured it out then. So that's all you had to say. Yes, you figured it out. We haven't got a date for when the safe was manufactured. I mean, because that was the clue with the first one, wasn't it? We literally saw a picture of the safe, and it was Christmas. The only obvious numbers in here is 44, but I think we tried variations on that, because there wasn't any other numbers. This one just has me flummoxed. All right, I'll put it this way, Sky. Like, you're laughing because there's something that has tickled you because of it's hilarious. So does that mean you made a theory and then looked it up and it confirmed your theory, or is it like, no, you just looked it up and then, okay, wow. No, like, I mean, I'm still at the stage of like, no clues whatsoever. So you did look it. Okay, yeah. So yes, I've got the sense then it's just probably very obscure. And like, how are you supposed to make that logical leap? Who knows? Like that makes me think like is it just like this thing hasn't got a code yet, so it's just 000 0. No. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to do this then. Right, we have one possible door. We have the key card. We know that's a key card. We need it to turn right, and then we need to get into the foundations because pretty sure this sanctum key is going to open up something downstairs. Also, if we can get into the antechamber, great as well. But we have no rerolls. We have no possible ways of doing anything, but we really, really, really need it to turn right. That means, knowing our luck, it won't. Through the pool and through the cloister. Right. Okay. Be lucky. Okay, right. That looks like it's going in the right direction. So yes, we have the gems for this. We don't need to spin the wheel because we want to go this way. What we need now is it to go left. It has to go left. Okay, we take the observatory. Or actually, we take the boudoir. We could get another gem out of it. And some reroll dice. Actually, no, that's the better bet. We get the reroll dice. Another gem. We get some extra footsteps, which is all good as well. Alrighty. Okay, time to try out that sanctum key. Also, we have a shovel, so try all these spots. Nothing. A rock. Can't stop the rock. Still nothing. Okay, right. Well, let's head downstairs. I think we've got enough steps to do everything we need to. We're in like the high 50s or 60s, right? We've definitely got enough steps. Yeah, 76. Oh yeah, we've got enough. Okay. It's in the right position. Is good. We set it up last time. Yeah, we've been to well, we've had a credit roll. We've done room 46, but we've never been back to room 46. So this will hopefully be the first time going back to room 46, because flip the switch and poke our head inside. But also we have this sanctum key, and I think it might open one of these doors, because there's 8 of them. And I think the sanctum key might do one of these. So, yes, pull the lever. Okay. Do we just start at the beginning? Key will permanently open a door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to open it? Well, yes. Right, okay. This is a bit like the whole thing with the runes and that, right? If it has to be what we've seen downstairs, that's still a nope. We want those things, yes. No. No. Maybe? I think it might be that. It was definitely 5, but I'm sure it was the other way around. Let's see if it inverts, but if not, then it's this. No, 100% it's that. Those symbols, yes. This is the one we want. Okay, does this mean I can push a button? Pushing the button didn't do anything. Is there another one on like the outer ring? No, the outer ring is not. Hang a second. Let's see if there's anything for the image pad. Rooms. What was it classed as? Like mining? Something was mining, wasn't it? Abandoned mine, was it? Abandoned mines. So this is the image we have for it. Those symbols, that symbol in the middle, the key-like ones, but the outer ring, we don't know. Also, hello, JC. Yeah, I mean, there might have been some Cthulhu worship. Just a little light Cthulhu worship, that's all. Does that button do it? No, nothing's popping. Oh, there we go. We can spin that wheel. Okay, right. Now we need to get... no. Wait a minute. That's what we want, and then... I guess we spin back around to what we are after. No! I'm trying to do that one. We need the key-like things. So we should double check the... No, it is at the top. Okay, yeah, so... Lines, keys... That's it. Come on. It's still pointing the wrong way, isn't it? Need these at the bottom? Like the two at the bottom, one at the top. It says we're looking at it. No, it just cycles around to that. Okay, we know each of these has a reference to the banner based on the one book, right? I think we want the black banner? What was it called? Like the precipice or something? New room. What this? No, it wasn't the precipice. It was... No, it was the precipice. It was... Oh no, it was out of the book. The book was called something of ruin. Book. Realm and Ruin. That's it. Okay. So... we know there's a back page. Not red banners. We need some of the other banner. It does have that symbol there. But the one we were seeing downstairs is different. Marshall, which was those symbols, and Fog, which is presumably these lines, right? But there was a color for the wheel, the border. Border related to, we wanted black, which looks like, I better look. It's alternating dots as opposed to the white. That one. Hey! You feeling the urge for some pizza, are you? Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but it was in what order? What route and where to start? Questions like these are ones I tend to ignore as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, the spirit of adventure, I have departed forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black as the realm as it is in its name. A story I feel closely connected to. Right, well, this is inside the inner sanctum. Well, in sanctum 1, I guess? Inner sanctum. Else we can do here. So across the way there. Oh, another one of these boxes. Oh god, I'm never good at these. The Morajai box. Orinda Ares variation. Due to overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Okay. Okay, so we aren't getting green ones. Okay, so that normally goes... So I guess we want 4 black tiles, actually. Okay. So... Okay. Shift. Shift. Okay, so we need blacks in the corners. There's 2 up. Is that you? Oh no, no. Reset, thank you. Shift you across. Switch places there. We've got those two there then. Greens. Okay. I feel more confident with doing this than the gallery puzzle, clearly. I'm not good at Rubik's cubes. There is probably somebody could stare at this and just go, oh yeah, that's it. But blacks go to that, yellows go up, greens. I'm still trying to figure out the green mechanism. I think it flips on a mirror. Like we're clicking this, but essentially it's just swapping places with that. Randomly clicking a sheer luck is the only way you've managed to solve these ones. So in theory, like these will flip across to each other. Get you on the top row. We have enough blacks down here. Leave it at that. How do we get the green to shift into these middle bits? That's what I need to figure out. Jump into the middle. Move you up. She'll put a green in the middle. Then we can flip them. Flip those. Oh, okay. So I can scooch you into that corner there. Essentially, scooch you too. I need to get you evolve. Now, am I moving? Okay, I think I'm almost there. No, that's not what I wanted. Go up one. Which brings this one down, which is exactly what we need. Oh, there you go. Yes. And some more allowance money. I think that means we're starting off with like 12 or 14 now. Okay, is there anything else in any other alcoves? Nope. Okay, so we've got some allowance money, and we got a note from Herbert. And we've got 76 steps. We've already flipped that switch. Okay, so we just need to get back up to surface. Should be easy enough. We have 2 re-rolls. We just need to get into the antechamber. And then we just get... Yeah, so we don't need a key for the room... I don't think we need a key for room 46. I think it just opens, doesn't it? Okay. Back up we go. It's down here. What's that? Boat and a bat. I guess down here that would be... That's our missing... O? Which would make sense on the grand scale of things, if we count, yeah. Okay. So we have keys, we can get through the door in front of us. We have re-rolls, we just need it to turn right. And we can get in, we can get to room 46. Okay, so we have the keys for this. We have re-rolls. Just needs to turn right. So the observatory's fine. We have the gems for it as well. I don't need to greet this. We don't need to go in this corner. We just do this. Sure, we'll see whatever it is. I think it was a sail and steps. Yeah, sail and steps. Take the extra steps because we have no idea what is beyond. Yes, yeah, we go back first? Should we go back first? How many steps would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's gallery? It's down there. 8, 9, 10, 11. And then double it back. I want to say it'll probably be okay. I can't imagine there'll be another credit roll and it forces the end of the day. Plus, I just want to see this. Right, do we get anything? We should get another coin. Yeah, there we go, yeah. We're going to get so much money tomorrow. Might as well take this just because. We've never been inside. A blue crown. Oh, and another sanctum key. Ah! Okay, we're going back downstairs then. Form a ruby crown of iris, recently set with freshly cut sapphires. First time you draw a red rune while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft. You do gain one gem and redraw floor plans. Ooh, is that permanent? Is that going out like the trophy room or something? Marigold, missing something. 8 realms in 8 months. Oh! We've already got a note about this. So, let me just have a look at my note. We've literally still got this here. Right. So he said he went, 10 to ignore plans. I have departed. Both map and plan happens fitting. Journey visiting fragment of the old kingdom. A landmark as black as the realm as it is in the name, and a story it feels closely connected to. So, first place he went was a black realm, which is probably tied to the Arinda book. First edition. It was where there was the blackest day of, all of that. So that was the era of ruin stuff. So this was Fen Eris? Gardens of Fen, which were on this map. I think it's meant to be Kingdom People, Era of Ruin. It's a really crappy map, yeah. Prince Lurson of Fen declared himself 6th of October. Operation supporters, western city of Fen. So, I think it's this. I think this is pin number 1. And we have another key now, so we can go see what room number 2 says. So can I do anything with this plan? No. Right, what's this note? First key found here on the furthest rank. Second lock tight in the vault of a bank. Third is high up among all the clocks. The fourth down below beneath all the docks. Fifth key is held by a king on his throne. The sixth in a station left by one on your own. Seventh is major if you draft quite late. Last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. The first key is found in the furthest rank. So that basically means, like, when we get to the highest rooms, that's probably the one we just pulled. Second key is tight in a vault. So it's obviously in the vault. Third key high up among all the clocks. Among all the clocks. Is there one that has a lot of clocks? There is the Den? Den has a lot of clocks, right? Fourth down below, high below, beneath all the docks. So that would imply the reservoir. Fifth is held by a king on his throne. Have we seen anything of a fancy chair? There was something in like one of the predictions of fortune telling machine that said something about a chair, wasn't there? 6 in a station left by one of your own. Station. Makes me think the mailroom, maybe? 7th is major if you draft it quite late. So that's going to be the music room, because there's always a major and a minor key, and draft it quite late, so like one of the last keys you can possibly pull. The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. So to get into the 8th one, we would need the key from the inside, unless it's the key we've just picked up here. I guess we should make that note, shouldn't we? Let's copy this. Room 46. Room 46. Hey, it's me! It's little Jonesy. Right. That's going to be Herbert Sinclair. Lady Epson. Well, the Marigold? That's Marion Marigold. That is our mum. Again, red apple, red wagon, red rose. Like I said, I think that's that thing in the gallery. Like, I'm not sure what. Oh, we got a thing. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments. 100 gold. Instructions to follow. This was the ones that sent that last note, the Anonymous X one. Did say about stick letters in safes, not in drawers. Is there anything else in here? Not really. Can't get into that drawer. Also, yeah, they could have just gone to the back of the house and broke in through a window, right? They're right. It's not that secure. Also, all the various symbols. Okay, right. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here presently. So, we will... Is there anything else dotted around? No. We will go this way. We'll see if we can maybe get the music room? We've done the music room already, maybe. Like, if it can be, like, the last room we can possibly draw, maybe that's give us a sanctum key. Office. I mean, we could pull it from the vault. We don't have the other... what's the name? We don't have the vault key, because that was in a cloak, in the cloak room. So, do we take the office, or do we redraw? What would benefit of getting the office? We get another gem. That's not super useful, unless the last room we draw is like the freezer. Freeze all our assets at that point. What would be an interesting room to pull at this point? There isn't anything really. Go on then. Spend the gems. We did get a floppy disk. Actually, no, this is great, because we can actually do an upgrade, right? There you go. This is actually a good one for us. Okay, what are we upgrading? We upgrade... spare room. And we already upgraded that into a spare bedroom. Spare servants' quarters. Key for each bedroom. Next time you visit the boudoir, you get 10 extra footsteps. Spare master bedroom. I don't think we've ever been in, like, the regular master bedroom. Plus 1 step for each room in the house. Well, that's basically giving us a guaranteed key. That seems like the most straightforward. This we would need to hit up 2 other rooms. This, if we can draw it late, could potentially give us a lot of steps. I think this is guaranteed steps regardless. What's more important to us? Guaranteed keys or guaranteed steps? I don't think we're really ever lacking for steps now. I think it's keys we always struggle for. So we'll take a spare servant's quarters. And I don't think there's anything else we need to nab. So yeah, that was a clue for this. So whatever that study is. Special keys? What if I got basement key and that's not gonna work? Right. Last room. Hey. Oh, if I had the gems. We still haven't been in the attic yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's redraw then. Let's see if we can get something that, because there's, yeah, we want to see if we can get something different, something new. Laundry room again doesn't really do anything for us. Don't have enough gems for that. You know what? The sauna. We can guarantee some steps for tomorrow. That's us setting ourselves up. There you go. Right, okay. So next job is to go back to the gallery and basically get all the pieces of the anagrams, right? There's nothing else. We could go back to the city and attempt it, but I'm just hitting a mental brick wall with it. Actually, from here, no, there's no reason it's respinning. Through the pool? I mean, we could drain the pool. No, we don't have keys for it. Oh, wait, no, we were going to go down the... Yeah, good job I didn't walk too far away. Good job we have the extra steps. I was going to go down and open up that other sanctum room, wasn't I? There we go. Almost. Almost. I would have been annoyed if we'd walked all the way back and... Oh, shit, I've got to go back. Okie doke. Well, this is straightforward enough now. We've done it a few times. Betting it's going to be another puzzle behind it, and do that. Might do another permanent unlock. So the same again, maybe. Dial. No, it needs to be a different sequence this time. Because that is all correct. Oh no, symbol in the middle is different. Ah, right. Can we... No, we can't do anything about symbol in the middle. Okay, so we need to know what the symbol in the middle relates to. Okay, so we've got the first one because we've got an example of it downstairs. So we need to see what this next one is. Oh, okay. What does the... I was going to say hexagon. Yeah. Presume it's going to have little things at the side there. So it's going to... We definitely need to have the Realms and Runes book. We're going to tie all the various things together. Various center symbols with the other symbols with the weather and colors. You know, the outer track being red is got to be to do with the martial stuff, but I don't think we have what the center hexagon is in our notes yet. Yeah, we didn't get what the best we've got is this. So that was the first one. This is clearly the second one. Fen. So it's going to be Fen Eris. Fen Ares. Or is there a particular kind of element it's tied to? Like the pages torn out are not helping us here. And we need to know these other patterns. So yeah, I don't think we can solve this. I don't think we have enough information right now to solve this. I mean, we could have a crack at like brute forcing it, but first one was essentially given to us. But I guess we've opened another door, so we've done something. Now we burn all our steps, getting back and getting our anagram. Then it's breaking out the Scrabble tiles and trying to figure it out that way, I guess. I mean, we do know we can, like, shift this up and down with, what is it, the wheel in there. But I'm not sure how we would... Just know there is a wheel there as well. Yeah. Let's just do what we can. Which at this point is heading back. And... yeah. Considering I thought... what was it? Our first day was pretty bad. Second day, we've got a fair amount done. Mostly figuring out... well, opening up a shortcut from the tomb. I'm guessing there's actually quite a lot of money in the tomb now, because we've probably hit a bunch of dead ends. There's going to be a bunch of money back there. Not that it's going to be hugely helpful for us. It's not like we can spend it anywhere. Right. Down here. Basically, weave our way back towards the gallery. just start with the first one. C? No, B. Okay. Right. Okay, so we got B, W, F. Let's bring up gallery. Okay. Our combinations start with B, W, F, E, T, S, P, T, S. This is going to be the longest game of countdown, isn't it? C, D, B. Okay, yeah. Back round to the start. C, D. Right, okay. Next ones. Sure. L, C, O. L, C, O. A, H, I, A, H, A. Back. Oh. E, R. Oh. Okay, E, R. A, E, I. E, I. Also, are you still fairly confident in your guess or your assumptions, Sky, as we cycle through all of these? O, U, R. O, U, R. Two more. Well, it should be two more. N, T, A. Yeah. T. N, T. Now, it's probably going to be one of the valves in the middle, right? M, N, R. I'm not going to. M, N, R. Oh, no, you didn't look it up. This is all pure guesswork. So you're not sure whether your guess is correct yet. You've not confirmed it. A, E, I. A, E, I. Last two. D, C, A. C, M. Yeah, D, C. D, C. Okay, so we'll have to see if it's the same 8 letters for each. Makes sense. Like 8 is a fairly common number that keeps reoccurring in this game, right? S, N, A. S, N, A. T, D, K. T, D, K. E, R. E. Basically, this is us playing Wordle. I did all right with Wordle until the point I go, right, I've done enough. I think I reached, like, I got 100 in a row, and I was going, right, I'm not going to go any further. I don't want to break my record. That'll be it. Okay, so MWB. MWB. So your guess, your assumption is it's been proved wrong then. CPT. CPT. LSM, yeah. LS. So yeah, it is 8 on each one. Okay. A, E, I. Wrong. A, E, I. Thought it was slave, but well, with no V, yeah. I mean, slave. I think I even maybe looked at that. But it's the thick, thin thing, right? O U H O U H. Could we see the picture again? That goes with the clue. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Trying to tab as opposed to. Right. So, this is the first one we went to. A couple of wagons with lots of red stuff in it and a big P. And it's 6 letters. This one was thick with a skinny K. Handcuffs, 5 letters. Lots of eyeballs with actual objective genu. And very, spelt with an I. 7 letters. Then 7 deadly sin bins, infinity 8, jaws, pins, 8 characters long. Like I said, this strikes me there's something to do with red on this one. So we even saw it in room 46, didn't we? Next to the desk there, little red wagon with a red rose and a red. Was it a red apple in there? But yeah. The only difference between the two is the P. Anyway, where were we at with my list? 2 more letters left on number 2. R and T. R, T. L, R, N. L, R, N. T, S, O. Damn it. T, S, O. That's 2. I, V. I, V. Should circle back around to L. Yeah. I, K, V. K, V. A, D, T. A, D, T. H, S. Oh, God. H, S. C, S, A. C, S, A. O, N. E. L, R, L. No, I'm. It's less brute force. I'm just taking these away just so I can stare at them, kind of offline, and see if like in a different headspace I can like see a pattern, more than anything else. E-Y and E-Y and D-G. D-G-R, actually. So D-G-R. W-T. W-T. Should go back to E, yes. F-R. P-R. And you know what? Maybe we leave the last one. One, because it's a lot of letters, but two, maybe if I figure out the first two or three, and then we come back, I can test a theory with the fourth one. Possibly. I don't know. I just realised we've been in this room a lot on this day. So maybe we speed things up somewhat. So PFR LHC LHC. The Large Hadron Collider. SV. SV. Back to P. Yep. IOU. HL. HL. RAE. RAE. CMT. CM. I mean, those that have played it and obviously had this room, like, how long did it take you to figure out? Don't say, but like, don't say what the answers are, but like, generally, this feels like it is one of maybe the tougher puzzles, possibly. Or is it just like looking at the picture, like it clicked to people, like I guess like a Magic Eye picture. RPG. We all love an RPG. The other one wrong too. Thought it was a Mirage, but missing the G in the 5th position. Okay. A. O. A. O. So it's completely blown your theory out of the water then, hasn't it? TRD. TRD. LEI. LEI. Spent 2 hours here, and it was only that short because you was allowing guesses from friends. You didn't believe you knew the answer. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely going to be one that is... It definitely sounds like it might be one of those tougher puzzles. USA. TR. At least it's not a UTI. R. L. H A H A E I E I R S E R S E Z H L Z H L T N T N E R N E R N Y S G Y S G. I mean, we can do ing at the end here, can't we? H D H D to do something. Let's have a look at the letters. Looking, I think? No, no look. There's no K there. Hello, Friday. I mean, not. I wouldn't say going on long. We're what, 5:15? So I mean, I might have a slightly earlier finish. I might go till about 6. So we got like 45 minutes left. Yeah, I think I just need to stare at the letters and, you know, if I had some Scrabble tiles, I would be breaking them out, but with 7 letters, there's so many different words we could make. I'm going to leave that one. We're going to test theories on these ones. If I can figure out, like, we definitely did chain, but that didn't seem right. What was the other thing we tried? Beams. Yeah, this thick with a thin K. Yeah, the hour difference, right? It throws us off. Right. Also, we've got 56 steps left. Is there anywhere we can go? Anything we want to do? We only found one black chess piece apart from the office, the study, sorry. But that's always a black queen wherever it is. I mean, admittedly, this the first time we went into the solarium, and I don't know if it's been black pieces in there before, but it's certainly a black piece there now. Else we can prod, really, is there? I could try going back up to the study, but really stuck on like what that might be as well. Go on then, let's go and see how much money we would have made. from all the dead ends and such. And like I said, like 45 minutes. Here we go. Big piles of cash. Not that we can spend it on anything, but still. Yeah. Also, I wonder if that is going to permanently stay open now. Should we get the tomb again? Whether we can go down that way. Otherwise, yeah. I guess we call it a day there, because I don't think there's a lot else I can do. I'm gonna go try and brute force the safe. We've tried brute forcing the gallery puzzles. I don't think there's anything else. Don't even have any keys, so even if we went back to the pump room to drain it so we could get into the pool, that wouldn't be particularly helpful. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just call it a day. We have multiple tomorrow day rooms, do we? So the sauna... couple of hallways, 3 hallways, and the sauna. All right.